not do for that. The black box you guys saw earlier are called up because as they get older, the males get darker. We're the only animals to do it, where the males and the females have different colorations. You guys may see the family food at the end. Next one's going to be on your left. Not really an animal. It's a communal ostrich nest. It means that more than one female lays her eggs in this nest. I want you guys to guess how many chicken eggs fit inside of an ostrich egg. Not 4. Not 5. You can't go by one so you get it. Not 9. It's actually 12. You can fit 12 chicken eggs inside of an ostrich egg. They're the biggest eggs, which makes sense because they're the biggest bird. They're so strong that they stand on top of one and it would not break under my weight. Now once they do hatch, an ostrich will grow for about a foot a month for up to 6 months. They grow very, very quickly. Now on your way, we got 3 kings landing on our lions. Okay, your right hand side. Does anyone know what a family of lions is called? Right. A pride, that is right. There's our pride on your right. And normally the alpha of a pride has the darkest mane. That mane does get darker as the males get older. Mane only goes to the males, and it's so thick and matted you cannot run your fingers through it. The reason for that is it acts like armor with their dominance over their pride. It protects your teeth and claws when they come their way. You have one male that's just starting to go as maiden. I see him, I'll try to point him out to you guys. A little scruffy. Now a bit. Oh, he's laying down on his side right there. So he's kind of scruffy. The mate needs a couple of years to grow it completely, so now he's got to rock the faux hawk so he gets his full weight. On your left, the brother and sister lion. They're pretty inseparable. Also don't want to get along with anybody else, which is why they're over here. And a little bit also on your left, have our other pride. There's 2 different prides in the alphas, and these prides do not get along, so we can't have them together, they'll be fighting. Obviously, we don't want our lions to be fighting. So we just switch our prides, who gets to be where. Now, lions sleep for an average of 20 hours a day, with a grand total of 4 hours of work. Females do all the work. Females go hunting and females take care of the cubs. Once they bring the food back, it's actually the males who get to eat first. So usually you guys like, sign me up. That sounds great. I want to be a lion. You guys are all really lucky. You are not lions. Because if for any reason a male lion does get kicked out of his pride, he only serves 2 weeks on his own because they do not know how to find their own food. So very dependent on your females. And because females are the ones that do all the work, they actually have one of the shortest pregnancies. About 3.5 months. Very impressive if you consider the size of the babies that come out at the end of the pregnancy. Now our next section is called Black Bear Ridge. Now unless you guys are bad guessers, what's coming next? That's right, black bears are coming next. On your right, you'll see that Tangas curly horns on their heads. They're called Udads. I'll see it again at the end. I want to make you say the word Udads because this is really fun to say. Now you know a couple things about Black Bear Ridge. First, there's boarded on your right, you get to see my truck. Next is going to be there is no bound between the black bears and us. They're the very smallest and most docile birds. Counts more than 49 out of 50 U.S. states. I'm going to guess what state they don't live in. Hawaii is right, every state but Hawaii. Now if you look, to right hand side, we have our cubs Tiny and his mom, the Green Eyes. So Tiny's right here by this tree. Now Green Eyes has green eyes, and Tiny is tiny. I bet you guys did not see how coming. He's about a 1.5 years old. He was born last February. We have another cub named Gina who's a week younger and a lot bigger than Tiny. Look to your left now, I see the green stuff on him. Play with that as in a little bit. On the platform. There you're hanging out. Just hanging out down here. And if you look, also on your left, see Gina, our other cub, and her mom, Black Beauty. One laying in front of Gina and Black Beauty is a fenced-off area that is Cinnamon Bear. Cinnamon Bear is going to feel how black bears do not need to be black. If we ever the golden color to almost a bluish color. And what we call opportunistic omnivores. That is big red to talk with a seafood diet. Have you guys heard of the seafood diet? bears are on. On the left is their favorite snack. It's called duckweed. It's an aquatic plant. Some of the bears just kind of like swimming in candy. And they also want to eat at the same time. Once they get out, there's a lovely group of bears doing their bird. We got their notes from the other bears. So I've been told that duckweed tastes like sweet broccoli. Never eaten it. I plan on eating it. Doesn't eat it and get back to me on that. Feel free to do so. On your right is Daniel. Leave black rabbits. Normally in this section we have our flamingos, but I saw nothing else but a class that we do. I think I mentioned that earlier as well. I think the flamingos now it's almost dinner time, so they go and they kind of put themselves away. They're like, we're ready to eat now. So if you guys know what flamingos look like, right? They're the pretty pink birds. And before I tell you why they're pink, does anyone know why flamingos pink? They do eat shrimp. Nature of those small crustacean coats of every reaction that turns them pink with the protein carotene. Do you guys know what color they are when they're born? White is gray, and white is gray down feathers over the right, the beaks are pink. Within a day, those left the beaks turn black, then turn pink over time after carotene builds up in their system. Now our next section is Terra Ursus, and goes home to our brown bears. Let's go into Terra Ursus. Dan's going to be on your right. Now brown bears are a little bit more aggressive than black bears, so there's going to be a fence between that and us. Not two work cubs are obviously made as Tiny and Gina. So you guys remember how big Tiny and Gina were? Things are in your heads. These two cubs are the same age, they're a lot bigger. On your left, here this is the baby boy. And on top of the den, that's the baby girl. They're also about a year old. Baby girl's a little bit lighter and smaller than her brother. I personally think she's a little bit cuter. She's my favorite animal, actually, in the safari. Go on, sit down. Baby girl brown bear. Now those are the right, they're two work cubs. These guys are a little bit older. They are a lot bigger. They're brothers. I believe the trees are in here with them. You can tell they destroy absolutely everything. Wardens have been calling them brown and bear. Obviously not very clever. Here's the other one right here. Looking for a mom. Now this is a famous general public brown bears. Now they're not very good primates because they're very heavy. They're about 600 to 800 pounds. You look kind of straight back to that one sitting next to a tree just looking up at the sky. It's like... Now we have two bears we call the twins. Surprise! They're twins. And they're the biggest bears that we have. They stand about 8 feet tall when they stand on their hind legs. They weigh 800 pounds each. You look on your right in the water, you see the bears hanging out there. They do have logs and sticks to it at the bottom of this water. As well as a pup that they sold like a drive to safari. And they use that pup out like a frisbee. Guess if you want a frisbee, we're going to get one. It's a log. I don't know if he's trying to eat it or what, but it is a log. Not very edible. If you guys are wondering how they get from side to side with an underground tunnel system that runs under this road, if you guys don't believe me, look to your left-hand side. You'll see a concrete tube coming on the ground. Right up there, right there, is one of the two twins. Just tell you how massive he is. And also on your left, you have two more cubs. Their names are Spot and Scarlet. Now Spot and Scarlet are very special to us here at Six Flags because we hand-raise them. The reason for that is that bears give birth during hibernation. He's not asleep for the whole thing. These guys boys a really heavy winter. A lot of stuff built up on top of their den. And right after a point, the quick thaw also started melting, started flooding their den. When you couldn't save them, they probably would have drowned. So we do not want that to happen, so we didn't save them. First we did that, we tried to give them back to their moms and rejected them because our scent was on them. Tried to keep them, bottom feed them, get some exercises to teach them how to wrestle and play. So right now they are still separate from the other brown bears, but once they're ready to hold their own, we're going to reintroduce them. So I'm pretty excited about that. Are any of you guys from New Jersey? I recognize this. Yeah. New Jersey. The reason I was in New Jersey is because we're going to this party in the 1970s. The state of New Jersey asked us to set aside a plot of land to reserve for the indigenous wildlife. The point of the deal is that we won't put anything on this land. We don't build anything. I don't put any animals in here. So any animals out here are here on their own, which is pretty awesome because there is a bald eagle nest somewhere on the property. Off my fingers, so useless. Not so much not going to extinct anytime soon. Well, the introduce every state except for Hawaii. Here's introducing to me. Where does everyone come through here? Only on this road, on the very edge, and only on these trucks. And they're hanging out, and they're not camping out. Nothing like that. Some of our animals. Now they do. There's some animals that are here that hang out here. Examples of that might be white-tailed deer, foxes, groundhogs, rabbits, turtles, stuff like that. So you probably see near that guard. Then we're going to the next section. This is the Hyman's going to say didgeridoo pass. Does anybody know what a didgeridoo is? It's an instrument. It's a long-way instrument played by the Aborigines in Australia. That is why we named the Australia section after. And in section we have kangaroos, emus, and black swans. Besides outlying sheep, we do not have any Australian snakes. They're the top 20 most deadly snakes in the world. You guys probably do not appreciate that. Before we see any kangaroos, do you guys know how they get around? They do hop. Kangaroos actually have to hop. They cannot walk, even if they wanted to, because they cannot move their legs into one another. They walk at the same time, which means hopping. They can hop forwards, they can hop sideways, they cannot hop backwards. So if you hop backwards, do something over a kangaroo. On your right, these are the emus. Has anyone seen Jurassic Park? So if you see Jurassic Park and you watch emu walk, you might recognize it. Emus have pretty surgically built legs. So they model the velociraptor walk after the emu walk for that reason. Those are kind of good tips in the wing department. Look at one of their legs, they have little nubs called vestigial wings. Can't fly even if they try to. They're the second largest birds. I didn't get one thing that pretty blue on the side of their face goes the same color as their eggs. Black kangaroos are called red kangaroos. There's the one right here on your right hand side. Guys, look at the bigger ones. You know, it has a pretty decently sized arm muscles. He has one popped up on his elbow. It's pretty jacked. Kangaroos solve all of their life problems by boxing. That is not a myth. They really do box each other. And foxes that work out, they can balance their full body weight onto their tail. They kick out with both feet. That thing is powerful enough to break human ribs, so I do not recommend boxing kangaroo. And the following on went on your right. The white swans are called mute swans. Mute swans are quieter. The rest of the swans. Also some more. He goes on your right. There's one gray one and a joey in a pouch. You can see it moving around. It looks really long. And that's our kangaroos on your left. Now, joey is the word for a baby kangaroo. The red kangaroos will be 10 people with the tip of their nose and the tips of their tails. The one bending over the gray one, she also has a joey in her pouch. They can jump 10 feet straight up in the air or 20 feet in distance. Now, when joeys are born, they're actually 6 months premature, and they're the size of a lima bean. If you want to guesstimate that, it's about the size of your thumbnail. So they're really tiny when they're born. Crawling through on couch grow up for the next 6 months, and once they're big, she actually kicks them out. So you guys are ready too big to join the other kangaroos. Last really enjoyed that big kicked out, but decided he didn't want to move out just yet. He was his way back to the pouch, and Mom said, "Oh no, I already kicked you out." Put 2 huge outside, stopped her, he became tumbling out of the pouch, and she said, "I told you so." He learned his lesson after that, stayed out. I mentioned our last section. This is Tigris Asiana. So for tigers, and the best for last, right? We did 2 different types of tigers, Bengals and Siberians. All Bengals will be on your right, and all Siberians on your left. I'll point you out, and I'll tell you their names. The first tiger is going to be on your right. He has a Bengal, and his name is Kirill. Now, Kirill is absolutely massive. Usually Bengals tend to be about 500 pounds, but he is 650 pounds. He's huge. He's also pretty close to perfect looking. Like they the post child of Bengal tigers. That's why those Kirill is white with 5 stripes. And then the 4 different colors they can be. They can wear the black stripes. They can be all white with the red, but 10 of them in the world. They can be a butterscotch tabby with orange brown stripes. And there's an orange and black stripe as well. Orange black stripe is the most common. And of course, that's the big approach for their fur. As you know, this guy goes up to your right. So 3 more Bengals. 2 white and black stripes, 1 orange and black stripes. I'm white with black stripes standing up over there. Who's the him sitting down next to the tree. Her name is Shondi. You saw the tiger shows. These are the 3 tigers that were in the tiger shows. And on your left, the first 3 Siberians. Their names are Spot, Stripe, and Chubbs. Chubbs is the one with his mouth open behind the platform. So not only is he the biggest tiger we have, he is the biggest cat in New Jersey. He's upwards of 700 pounds. Yours got his name, he has really high cheekbones, so it looks like he has chubby cheeks. Siberians are generally bigger than Bengals. It's not surprising our biggest is a Siberian. But Siberians are only ever orange and black stripes. The white tiger is going to be a Bengal tiger. Now on your left, there are 2 more Siberians. Or you can see the Bengals again on your right. On your left, her names are Noah and Crabtree. Crabtree's what you guys can see right now. Noah's kind of walking around. Really back there. No, Noah is a most recently born tiger. He's 4 years old. And if you're wondering why Noah and Crabtree have this really big area, bigger than Falcon and Chubbs, there's only 3 of them, only 2 of them. We were introducing Noah to Crabtree. Obviously, when you introduce 2 tigers, they need a lot of space. Here's Noah. When Noah was a little younger, we did try to introduce him, and he was too small, and all we could beat him up. He was afraid of them for a while. But now I'm going to talk to your friends. They kiss noses. It's pretty cute. And did you guys know those really big water feeders we had with the tigers? And these tigers love the water. When you squint at tigers' heads, you'll see them tails are even red. Because they chase them right into the water because they know they're better swimmers. And then about the house cat's tongue. It was pretty rough. Had tigers sound the so rough they can lick the meat straight off the bones. I would not like this with a tiger. Just put it on your right. So we're exiting our safari. Are there any questions as we head back? Let's think of some questions. We have a little driving left to do. I'll start you guys off. Anyone ever drive? Yes. There's some trees that have cages on them. So that's because a lot of our animals, the rest of why they were there. A lot of our animals have horns on their heads or antlers, so when they go to shed them, when each of their antlers, they'll rub their antlers against a tree, trying to rip off the bark, it's not good for the trees. And also horns are just sharp, and they can also do that to the trees. We want to protect our trees as well. We'd like to keep them here. So we put the little fences around our trees. Any other questions? No? If anyone drives the safari, you can drive through it. Your cars. You guys know what animal it is that we used to see? Monkey bugs, the baboons. We used to love all of the baboons. I recommended to incorporate them. So ideally, we try to get past the baboons. Obviously, if they were out, they'd be in your lap, stealing your stuff and running with it. Also, be caring about trucks, which we do not want to happen. We drove past the baboons. Right now, there's a metal sheet where the opening of the truck is. You guys look cool. What metal looks like. Not entertaining. If you guys see them, they're all bizarre. It's very top, look to your left. We're waiting on that Zoom and jar. Look through the trees. You can see them there. Let's actually us to the baboons. Take a VIP tour. Get to see the baboons. Also, you have to pet a rhino, feed the elephants, and take you to the lions and tigers. It's $129 per person to see the pass, $189 if you don't have a season pass, but includes admission to the season park, to the park for the day. You get your own personal tour guide, and you run around in a Range Rover. About 2-3 hours long, so you see whatever animals you guys want to see. You can see your baby giraffe more close. You get to see. So you go online, you can book it. It has to be 48 hours in advance online to make sure you have the proper staffing, obviously. And then you show up, and you come over here, and they pick you up in the Range Rover, and then you go into the ride.